Putin to test nuclear missiles capable of hitting U.S. by autumn.
What?
Putin to test nuclear missiles capable of hitting the U.S. by
Oh.
autumn.
Isn't that like fall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We up?
Yeah, it popped up.
Check the sound.
Yeah, I can hear us.
Alright, hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise, honor, and glory. Great Millstone National Camp, coming at you once again. Quick lesson through the spirit. Yahweh Shema Shai, Lord's will be edifying. Hey, yeah, man, we just gonna get into this article, you know, that the brother had concerning the MOTB. You know, get a couple scriptures on that, and Lord will, bros, edify, and a few sisters. Go ahead, bro.
Alright. So I had this article pop up on my phone. It's dealing with the New York City teachers. So right here it says New York City teachers accused of submitting fake jab cards. Union says claims are unfounded. So I just want to read like this first paragraph. Goes through, it says dozens of New York City public school teachers have been accused by the Department of Education of providing fake CV-19 cards, according to United Federation of Teachers Union, including tenured teachers and staff with contractual protections. And when you go into tenured, especially if you're in education, that goes into someone, because when you graduate from college, you go to become a teacher, you're in a probationary period. But when you become tenured, that means a lifetime job. You basically are guaranteed you won't be fired unless, for instance, if it's like, there's certain instances where you can be fired, but for the most part, all teachers want to be tenured because they know they have a guaranteed job. So what do? To try to keep that guaranteed job, let's go get a fake CV-19 card. But we know through spirit and power, Yahweh Shema Shah, there won't be any fake MOTB chips. You gonna Esau is what they always saying. So the way the Lord got it set up, you gonna have to get he gonna cause both small and great, rich and poor to get the real thing. It ain't gonna be somebody off in the cut. Got a fake one. They got a fake palm that they just slide on their hand and then they go in no.
Yeah, you got a damn chip with a band-aid on top of it. You know, cover it. You know what I'm saying? You got a chip with a band-aid. You niggas on, man, take that shit off.
Shit out, man. Shit out here.
That shit.
Arrest him.
Right. You know.
It is not going down. So that's the reason why these teachers, because they were tenured, a lot of them, because that's what every school teacher they want to be. They want to be tenured because that's job security, guaranteed job.
And that's why a lot of people are going to end up ultimately taking that chip, man, because they're going to want that continuous state of security.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the peace and safety doctrine must continue in Babylon the Great, and it will. That's why you're going to have, and that's why you have and will continue to have in a bigger number, you know, so many people running to Esau Edom for help, you know, with all these things, because they're, at the end of the day, they're not willing to put their faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's going to be their downfall. Brother can get that Isaiah 30.
Man, I'm pulling it right now.
Go ahead.
All right, Isaiah chapter 30. I'm going to read, I just started 1 and 2.
Sorry.
Isaiah 31. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yeah, because even like I mentioned to the brothers, you know, the apostles are really, you know, they tell brothers, man, don't even be trying to go and get no fake jab card, man. You know, you just got, trust in the Most High, and then just let this thing play out. You know, and that's putting our full trust in being covered in Yahweh Shema Shai. But these people, you know, they gonna try all these alternatives, but then at the end of the day, when it don't work, they ain't gonna have no choice. Well, I had a fake jab card for a couple months, but they called me, so now I gotta get
That Isaiah 32, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're trusting in the shadow of Egypt. They're trusting in the ways of Babylon the Great. You know, the chip, you know, the jab, so on and so forth. This is what's going to help me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I try.
Third verse.
Yep.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh, Jim Crow Joe, that's fucking Pharaoh right now. These Latinos, the underprivileged people, I need for you.
Right. With the bird flu, the swine flu.
They wasn't doing this with anything.
But yeah.
Fucking, you know, you the first one lined up to pay this motherfucker. You the first one lined up to get fired.
Yeah,
But
what
now
is
when it comes to something like this, you know, we're going to make sure you guys are 1st Really.
Last hired, first fired.
You're right.
Yeah.
Ironically, now we're first in the conversation.
Right.
And niggas are buying it. Oh, the president cares about me.
What happened to Moab and Wuhan? You didn't even hear about that no more from them. But that's where it originated from.
This nigga cares about you just as much as Barack Obama did. And he didn't.
Exactly.
Niggas thought because they had a so-called black president in the office, which he ain't no damn Israelite. Okay, but they thought because they had a so-called black president in the office that things was gonna change for them. You still had to go clock in. If you got elected for Thursday, you clocked in on Friday. Nigga walking into work happy as hell.
Hey y'all, we have a motherfucking black president.
Got that
Nigga.
Jesus up. My president is black. My
Right.
Lambo blue.
Yeah, you know,
Jay.
nigga, if you don't get back to work,
That's what the word. Nigga,
ain't nobody worried about that shit. Go ahead.
Alright, finishes out verse 3. And have not, Salakia. Therefore, Isaiah 30:3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, it's gonna be your confusion. You know, because you people gonna really be in a very confused state soon. You're already confused. You don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's just gonna get worse for you as the time goes on. Why? Because this nigga Esau continue to push out more and more things pertaining to his doctrine, and you really won't have an understanding because the prophets of the Lord
Micah 2.
about prison and shit like that. You go to jail just to carry out a sentence.
Right.
You go to prison to carry out a sentence. After that, you're done.
Right.
Okay? Now, you clearly, you know, doing things like this, lessons and fellowship with brothers, you know, because we know how retarded these niggas are. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, we've been separated from this place, man. Go ahead, y'all, man. Walking up right next to a line at the little lake. Scoot over, nigga. I need some drink. No, nigga, he's about to snap your neck.
Right.
Something stab you in your damn back.
Jake got that.
Wait till you turn around.
Jake got that. We're all in this together. That High School Musical spirit, holding hands and shit.
Sweet ass niggas jumping around in them tight ass pants.
Jake got a soul, but you also got to know who is your enemy. Not everybody's on the same team as you, Jake. That's the one of the top things that our people fail to realize. They don't know who the fuck is the enemy.
Yeah.
They think everybody's their goddamn friend.
Not everybody needs your tender heartedness, man.
Right. That's how we feel with you niggas. We not trying to be around y'all. For what?
We know, because like the brother just mentioned, you know, we know Jake clearly, you know, we have a soul and shit, you know, we're merciful, very merciful, you know, willing to show mercy. You know, you might see an old ass bitch struggling. Let me grab this pack of water for her, you know, or some shit. Let me hold the door open for this lady,
Right.
you know. But opposing willingly, you know, so he's going around and speaking all these great things. You know, this nigga telling you we gonna make sure you guys are first. That brings cheer in a nigga heart. A nigga get happy when he hears his president talk about he gonna look at him, he gonna look out for him first. Joe Biden would personally slap the shit out of all you black ass niggas if he had the chance.
Bro, he does not care about Jake.
Or that old ass hand. That nigga was. Go ahead, bro.
You get that? It's in the same Surah 12. Who will be your trauma?
Yeah, it's bitten by what you call it? If that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which verse, but
So it was,
who will be your trauma?
Try like 11 or 12. The verse.
Oh, that's Salaki. I'm on the wrong chapter.
Yeah. Sirach 12 and then try like 11 or 12 or something like that.
13, right there.
13? Okay, got it.
Sirach 12 and 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or if any such as come nigh wild beast?
Now we all remember Steve Irwin. Who cried for that nigga? He's fucking around with sharks and all kind of exotic animals when his ass died from the stingray.
Yeah.
Who pity him? If you fucking around with these animals that's gonna kill you and you die, you got what you deserve.
Right.
So, Jake, you fucking around with the damn devil, the devil, the serpent, and Satan himself. When this nigga jump up and bite your ass with that familiar disease,
Yeah.
and you
Venom.
pass out, why should I pity you?
Yeah.
Right.
You knew it was a damn devil.
Right.
Like, come on. It's countless lessons the apostles and elders have went into this damn devil's characteristics. I mean, he is the devil that the Bible speaks of. So when you snuggle up with him, which he's your enemy, because it was this movie where this person, I think there was like a mercenary, but then they had amnesia, and then everybody else knew who she was, but that's like into like Israel. We had amnesia, we forgot who we were, and now we got certain, members that woken up. But the rest of our people like, damn, you walking with the fucking devil.
Right.
Like, wake up, Jake. But see, pity you.
Another example. Jake be taking the Jabba juice, and they be having side effects. That one nigga with his tongue swole up. One woman was getting patched on her face. I think her skin was crawling off or peeling off. Jake, but all of a sudden he cares about your health. All he suddenly cares. Oh, we gotta get everybody jabbed up. We gotta get everybody this. Keep everybody 6 feet apart. Now this nigga cares. What was this nigga Dirty Bowler once again?
If we're caring about health, well, let's start by eliminating GMO foods.
Right.
Can we do that?
A lot of other things.
Let's start by eliminating pork and seafood, certain seafood, out of everybody's diet. Cause guarantee you, if a nigga stop eating those bullshit ass foods, and they stop injecting the lawful animals with all this.
There's no, beast coming out of the earth like an
Big-ass
actual
nigga dragon arms. Just
dragon, something from what's that movie? Game of Thrones, one of them dragons, whatever.
Mhm.
Nah. But go ahead.
Are you breaking it down?
No. I was just, like Jake. They may think it's an extra.
Yeah. Symbolic. It says, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. So what the 2 horns is going into is the Democrats and the Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives Jake a feeling of choice on who's going to run essentially his life and his children's life. Unique spirit of caring, being peaceful, looking out for your best interest, and he's going to show his horns.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to show that he's full of fierce wrath, and he wants nothing but to destroy you. Essentially, he wants nothing but for you to get hit with that nuclear fire.
Right.
Which is what's going to lead into that. Because when he brings out the chip, he's not going to, put it out there, advertise it as the MOTB. He's going to advertise it as being a thing of convenience, something that's going to heal people of ailments, do all sorts of witchcraft with it, and then you're going to end up taking that, and then you're going to realize when the day comes, that wasn't the right decision to make. Which I can go ahead and get the
Shit, right.
You damn meddling kids.
Yeah, it's it's the nigga that was helping you in the beginning. You take that mask off of that big.
Saved
Saved
it. About it.
Put it on my saved.
It popped up a video that he just dropped, but we talked about it.
Okay, come on.
So it's Proverbs 25:19. Confidence in an unfaithful man. So confidence in any unfaithful man, especially the damn devil. So confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble is.
The Egyptians came on to Joseph and said, "Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth."
Mm-hmm. He said we actually dropped the US dollar.
Right.
See if I can look up how many. Who is dropped? Damn it. But yeah, a good amount. A couple of them have you know, got rid of it. You know, they all play a factor in this thing being rolled out.
He's very crafty.
Yeah.
I remember watching that video that the elder bishops had made dealing with the wild man. That's one of the wild man. He's a cunning hunter. You know, dealing with he's very efficient in his hunting with laying traps, and that's physically as well as, you know, metaphorically speaking. He knows what he's doing, and Jake is out there following the breadcrumbs, you know, right to the loaf that's in the mousetrap. Right. And it's over with. Jake is chasing that carrot on their head, going nowhere. You're gonna fall right into his snare, man, which is to take you down with him.
Yeah. It says, so shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves?
Come here.
Okay. Own tongue to fall upon themselves, all that see them.
This is in that council. So when you have certain people that defect, that was part of the elite, that's them making their own tongue fall upon themselves. They call it exposing. But seeing when Jake see the video, oh, that's that Illuminati stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's the elites. That's, you know, that's Esau against Esau. You know,
Right.
Egyptian against Egyptian. That's how the Lord make their own tongue fall upon themselves. Because at one point in time, they was so-called clicked up together, but then the Lord had it. You know, they may tweak it a little bit because they leaked it. But at the end of the day, we understand that, you know, the Lord had them do that for the prophets. At the end of the day, because it's fulfilling that scripture, to make their own tongue fall upon themselves.
I got this real quick. This is an article from a good time ago. It says a growing club of very powerful countries is steering away from using the dollar. The U.S. dollar has been the world's major reserve currency for decades, but that status could come under threat as very powerful countries seek to undermine its importance. Warren A. Corn from the Institute from the Image or whatever. Corn says China, Russia.
They call it that not British, but the yuan. It's his latest video, but it's going to how they moving away from the petrodollar as well. It's probably like 19 minutes. I watched part.
Dumbass niggas got an answer that is still trying to be here, man. Imagine that. This nigga's just ruling, and all you niggas chipped up, working at Walmart, drinking Bud Ice, using your chip to get Bud Ice and GMO strawberries. This is where you want to live at, nigga?
Cotton candy grapes.
Man, stupid ass niggas, man. You people need. This is why the Most High gonna kill a lot of you people, man.
Well, I got one more.
Go ahead.
You know what's crazy? It's crazy. I just thought about it. Esau will have you pay more for GMO. So if you buy something that has like no seeds in it, he charge you more. Seedless watermelon. It costs more than the watermelon that's supposed to have seeds in it.
Yeah, shit was. This nigga had organic seedless grapes. What the fuck does that mean?
It's supposed to be natural.
How does
Naturally GMO?
No, but that doesn't even sound right.
You can't have
How do
something
you-
organic that don't got seeds. Nigga, these things have seeds in it.
How do you grow something? It requires a seed.
Lab.
Right. But they all require seeds to grow. How do you keep growing things?
This nigga-
Seeds from
Nothing
plants.
should come out of the lab.
Yeah.
Oh,
It sounds
you don't
bad.
need anything out of there.
Esau Edom is that nigga with the lab coat.
Dexter.
You know, that fucking that nigga off of Robot
He's
Chickens.
got that Dr.
Yeah.
Eggman body.
That nigga off of Robot Chicken. You know, he got that lab coat, the crazy hair, the fucking, you know, he started this idea in his garage, and he moved it global. Yeah, like Steve Jobs. Then nigga started in his garage, in his basement. These basement doctrine ass. Go ahead, bro.
I remember they had an old picture of him and I believe Gates.
Yeah, they was in the
It
garage.
was like, yeah, it was a meme. It was like how it all started.
Then
And
he
it
had his
said-
light.
Then it said now.
Hell,
it
with the
was-
light bulbs with the switch.
It was
That
showing
big
them,
ass screen.
it was showing how it started and showing them where they at now.
Yeah.
Shit. Job dead. That's
Right,
what-
that
that's
nigga
what
through,
it
yeah,
is.
that's what he
Yeah,
had.
it was old.
Yeah, I know. I was
It was an old ass
yeah,
picture.
yeah.
It was when they were young. When this is 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking who he may devour, and who he's trying to devour, those who take the chip. You're gonna get that's your way of Esau devouring you. You know, you not being keeping your head on a swivel and trying to get right with Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's an opportunity for Esau to devour you.
And he wanted the whole earth.
Right.
Like I said, he's the mad scientist, man. He wanted the whole earth. Go ahead, brother.
I got one right here to go in with that. Psalm 64.
And 4?
No, I was gonna read 5.
Oh, cause you said who he may devour. Hey, get verse 4, because I was gonna pull that.
Psalm 64 and 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Come on, that's how Esau Edom. They shooting at the perfect. Perfect is Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel. So they shoot secretly at the perfect. How they shoot? They different councils. They G7 summons. They come up with all these different meetings behind the door. They shooting secretly at the perfect. How we gonna trap up Jake this time?
Right. Waking up.
Come on, go
Get out of bed. I'm gonna fuck these niggas today.
Exactly. So that's as you said, this damn devil walking as that scripture in Psalm 64, shooting in secret at the perfect. But yeah, you gonna get the feel.
Verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. Well, the snare is a trap. And when you trap something in a snare, your intentions after that is to kill it. You don't let it go. Yeah. Says they say, who shall see them? And that really that last part especially connects with the I think Isaiah 29, around 14, where it talks about they turned the world upside down, and they said, who seeth us? So they're always about doing everything in secret, because that's how they maintain that hero image, because everything they do that's wicked, for the most part, is hidden behind, I guess a clean glass, so to speak. Like it talks about, the cup with filth in it.
Yeah.
Because Yahushua said that the wicked Israelites were like their father, the devil, which is Esau. So Esau is the ultimate example of a clean cup with shit inside of it.
And they also hide it through they're saying hidden in plain sight, because part of their agenda, they have to put them things out there.
Yeah.
They put out the certain things, and they got certain hand signals and codes and things like that. Certain numerical values.
A lot of different apps and restaurant symbols and shit can have demonic shit on it.
Yeah.
Like Google.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
To even Walt Disney, it has the 666 in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. All that shit.
I got some.
All right, go ahead.
That's on that.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 14 and 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Start the one before that.
All right. Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will
So who's the stars of the Most High? Go back to Genesis, that's Israel. I think in Revelation, 12 stars. So they want to set their throne above the Israelite. That's the stars of heaven.
And I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Right. And that's their goal and their mindset is to ultimately be like Yahweh Shema Shai.
Right.
Which is why the mad ass shit they you see them doing, cloning and or trying to clone and niggas trying to bring back dinosaurs. And which that is flodged in the same. Them niggas still got it.
80 million years.
And men give birth.
Yeah. Have men give birth. You're trying to change the whole dynamic setup of I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Trying to change the whole dynamic of how life naturally works. The natural things that the Most High has already presented on the earth.
Yeah, it talks about that in Romans, the 1st chapter.
Yeah.
They fucked up the whole way of life,
The
natural
fucking
use of life.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's how they
They asked like what was going on or something. And the guy was saying they were taking them to these shelters and they were just murdering them in there.
Yep.
Like all the homeless people would just go in there and get murdered, or people would go in there for refuge.
Yeah, and he does all these things to try to impersonate the Heavenly Father. You know, because he knows the Most High controls everything into the hands of the wicked. Okay, so he's able to do these things now because he is in the power seat. You know, that's why we don't. You know, this image that they're gonna display of us. You know, us being terrorists and things like that. We have never done anything to, you know, provoke these people to come against us. Outside of telling them that they're about to go to fucking slavery.
Right.
We haven't done any physical acts of harm or anything. We don't even intend to do those acts.
They came to us.
Yeah.
They didn't go to you.
Yeah.
Originally.
You know, so now you chastise heavily.
For standing up for what's right.
Yeah. And it's simply because, that's how you know this is truth, man. Because it's simply because it opposes their doctrine. You know, you watch, they put it in the movies. Every time it's that group of people that want to come against the system, then all of a sudden, as long as the Spirit is dealing with us, hey man, we're going to continue to expose your dumb ass. Right. Go ahead, bro.
You read the last verse again, Isaiah 14?
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
So Esau has a God complex. He wants to be the Most High. That's him. He wants to basically be like the Most High. He got a God complex.
Yeah, so he just wants full control.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lord is not going to allow that.
Nope.
Yeah, the Lord blessed him with the fatness on the earth, but that's only for a season. This nigga Esau really hasn't been ruling that long, man. And it's going to come to a halt. Why? Because, you know, the scripture say that the Lord is going to do away with Esau. He ain't going to have this for long, man. And he knows that. That's why he's trying to go. He's going to go against us. He's going to set us up and demonize whatever because he knows. He's a deceiver, but he's deceived himself thinking if I stop the prophets, if I kill them off, or if I do this will put a stop in prophecy. No. You're fulfilling prophecy itself by doing that. Because it's already written that it's going to happen. All this that we're talking about is going to happen because it's written. So yeah, that's what I had that.
Okay. I got this 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I'm going to read verse 3 and 4. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So at that time when it was written, the son of perdition wasn't revealed. So it's during this time we know who the son of perdition is. It's you damn devils, you Edomites. You call yourself white, European, all these different things. But no, it's the elites of Esau, Edom.
Right.
And the rest of you lower level devils,
Right.
your ass is son of perdition too. You work at the same job with me.
Right.
At the end of the day, so
you the least that we worry about.
exactly. He want to chip you up too.
Right.
At the end of the day. Verse 4, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is a power. So that's why you go back to the Renaissance. During that era, you had the iconoclasm. So he painted over all the dark images from Russia. He painted himself to show that he is the Most High. That's the reason why people so bugged out right now. They think that the Heavenly Father and His Son got leprosy. That's going on.
Right.
Esau painted up a scene on that mirror. Was it Michelangelo showing the finger of God touching Adam?
Yeah, weirdo shit.
Right.
Niggas naked.
Naked.
And that's the thing, and especially with the.
Yeah, Esau wasn't want everybody to be naked.
I know.
I'm glad you mentioned the leprosy part because it's like that's in the scriptures where it speaks about leprosy, and it describes it. You know, it describes it. It describes a moment because the brother mentioned about
He's ruling.
he ain't been ruling that long, and it says it's only but for a moment. The joy of the hypocrite. This nigga's the biggest hypocrite on the fucking planet that the earth has seen. Literally. He walks around and saying to do A, B, and C and does the complete opposite.
Right.
Come, what did he say to Native American? He said they were aliens, but
Yeah, and Mexican.
He sailed over here on the fucking
Right.
boat
Yeah.
first.
Nigga, you
That's a
yeah,
hypocrite.
Yeah, you're foreign to this
the last
land.
nigga to pull up and
The listen, the foreigner.
yeah.
Yeah, you're the you know
Nigga, you the alien.
you're a foreigner. You're a foreigner to this land, but you come over here and establish a whole set of laws, and now anybody that comes into this land after you is a foreigner. No, what are you talking about? You rape, rob, and murder a whole nations, but that's against your laws.
Right.
You're big headed like party.
Lab grapes.
Yeah, you know, beyond. Come on, man.
Some of these titles.
Right? You know, this nigga's weird, bro. He's weirdo. All right,
I got
go ahead, because I got a couple more. Go ahead.
Proverbs 29:2.
People of your nation in your kingdom homeless. You see more Edomites homeless than damn niggas.
Yeah.
And Jake gonna at least move around. Esau gonna
Fucking or something.
right. So he got bugs in his beard and shit, dirty as hell. And your hands black. Job 20, your crown.
You the sweat off your.
Right, in the movies, nigga wipe his forehead. 80 sweat drops leave his hand.
That's a relief.
Sweating bullets. Because the Most High is going to get ready to fuck him up.
Right.
Verse 23, Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, God shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
So,
Go ahead. So,
yeah, that's his eating. You know, ate the mashed potatoes. Vladimir Putin got different heads of the different states. That's those kings that's in rulership right now.
yeah, in the Revelation when it says, kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Okay, and that's what the nation of Israel through the Spirit Yahweh Shemashai. All right, we're going to be breaking in pieces these other nations, these other kingdoms, and we're going to stand forever. Why? Because the law is going to be written in our inward parts, so we won't be able to go off.
Right.
The wages of sin is in the Spirit.
Right.
So the Most High will have no reason to do away with us. All right.
Right.
That's the reason why we're here anyway.
Mhm.
Verse 45 is the point. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great power hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. Is that it?
Kind of, yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah, that was it. But yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
see how you saying when this damn about to fill his belly, Yahushua is gonna throw because he was dead, so he became one of David's wives. You talking about that story?
I'm pulling on now. Because he married Abigail, King David. Let me see.
Pretty sure it means foolish.
1 Samuel 25:36. And Abigail came to Nabal, and behold, he held a feast in his house like the feast of a king. And Nabal's heart was merry within him, for he was very drunken. Wherefore she told him nothing less or more till the morning light. But it came to pass in the morning when the wine was gone out of Nabal, and his wife had told him these things, that his heart died within him, and he became as a stone. But there was another one where it said it spoke about him falling out the chair.
Yeah, you're talking. I think I know you're talking about. You're talking about the high priest Eli.
I think
He fell. He was old and blind, and he fell backwards, and he broke his neck.
yeah,
Something
him.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, that was in Samuel too.
Yeah, 1 Samuel 4, 18.
Oh, I remember, cause he's that
Yeah.
was.
Eli fell, when he mentioned the ark of God, Eli fell backward off his chair by the side of the gate. His neck was broken and he died. But I was saying that's how Esau gonna be. Nigga gonna fall back. Nigga gonna choke on the stake. Fucking fall back and this nigga neck can be through. Goddamn. But yeah, I said I was trying to correlate it to that. I just couldn't remember where it was.
Yeah. The ball means fool.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he was foolish as hell, man. But brothers, got anything else?
Yeah, I got one more.
Oh, we'll close on that.
Cause this is going into ancient Babylon, but we can apply it to today too. Yeah, because all these kingdoms are corruptible and they gotta end, including this one. Daniel 5:26 to 28. Well, actually, I'll just read 26 to
Okay.
apply it to today. Like I said, when you read 26 to 28, it's talking about Babylon, the actual Babylon back then. Daniel 5:26. Well, I'll start 25. And this is the writing that was written, many tekel a parson. This is the interpretation of the thing, many. God hath numbered thy kingdom and finished it. I mean, it's through. Its days are limited, and it's almost expired. This ain't a box of cereal that's gonna last 6.
Isn't there a scripture about that? His days are numbered, or days being appointed, or something like that. Something run was it. I could be butchering it.
I do know
Some about
based on
bounds he cannot pass.
So yeah, I think that's it.
I know that many tekel those scientists. Remember there was, I'm not sure if y'all seen the lesson.
I think I know.
Those elites they got it from CERN, where they got a message like that.
Yeah, I think Elder D mashed it.
I know Elder Yashimon did a lesson on that.
Oh, it's probably.
On that many tekel where
recent.
it's about a year and a half. It was before COVID.
Okay.
It was before that.
Yeah.
You know when they did the lesson,
Mm-hmm.
but just going back with what happened in time of day.
Mm-hmm.
And they fucking around with these damn CERN, Lord sending niggas a message. And like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause this was a message the Lord sent, and then they had somebody interpret it.
Yeah, like I said.
That'd be fucking terrifying. You're the damn king, the guy next to you. This means God.
Close out our Lord willing brothers are edified and the sisters that are watching. When we close, giving our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace, much love, citation to the elect. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.